everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Desiree and it's very nice to meet you. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full makeup routine. So I'm just going to start off. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and press the subscription button down below, and let's get into it. Okay, to start off with primer, I am actually going to be using this Glow Recipe Strawberry Beach A Pore Smooth Blur Drops. Just because I feel like with I don't know, with fall, things are a little bit more not, I mean, they can be matte, but honestly I don't like super matte looks all the time, so blurring, just effortless kind of, but not too dry, yeah, not too dry, not too dewy, so the in-between, almost like a satin. So I want to make sure these pores are blurred, but first I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. color corrector, the green one, just to help with red pigmentation. Okay, now as you see, my face probably looks a little green, but now we're going to go in with this and put this on just really the cheeks is where I'm just gonna dab it. Honestly, I think this is like a serum version of the Benefit Cosmetics Poreless Primer, the little what do they call it? I have a little one. Okay, the Professional Primer. I think this is more just a serum-y version with skincare benefits. Honestly, I think I should have put this on before the color corrector, but it's okay because it kind of took a little bit away up here. But it's okay, I can add a little bit more if I need to. I kind of just use that because I have such red on my cheeks, so much red, so I just kind of try to tone that down just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna jump into brows. For pencil, I'm going to be using the Precisely My Brow Benefit pencil. I use the shade 6, so I think that's the deepest shade. I'm going to get my spoolie. Just spoolie everything up, and then I'm just going to use this to fill in my brows, and then I'll use a gel after to hold everything in place. Okay, now I'm just cleaning up my brows a little bit with the Sephora concealer and foundation stick. Honestly, I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I got it a year and a half ago on sale, so honestly they probably don't even have this, but I kind of like to do this as I don't use it on my face. I did try it once and I was like, okay, this is way too light, so I just like to use this as a light little cleanup just whenever I use pencils. Even if I'm not messy, I kind of just like the clean look that it gives. I feel like it kind of just makes everything look a little bit better, and plus, since when your brows are done, if you do it before your foundation, it can get a little tedious when getting your foundation close to your brows because you don't want to mess them up after you've already fixed them. So this kind of just gets that color close, so you're not having your skin color. If you can get your foundation all the way to your brows, this kind of gets some color in there, so there's more of a blended look. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of this Hollywood Flawless Filter on. I know that, some people don't like just to have a little dewy look to their face whenever it's fall time, but honestly, I am still into it a little bit. I used to be all matte because, I have oily skin, and so I was like, no, but honestly, I've grown into liking it, so I'm just putting on a little bit just to add some hydrated look to the skin, and then we'll put my foundation on. See, it's not too much, it's just a little bit. I do also have the, let me get it, it's the e.l.f., which personally, I know this is very controversial, everybody loves this and would prefer it over this, but I prefer my Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury so much more than the Halo Glow. I don't know what it is about it, but I just think this is too, I don't know, shimmery for my And I don't know, I feel like it just made my face look like a grease ball, versus this kind of just makes it look a little, you know, glowy. Like, it could start to get a little greasy towards the end of the day, but like right off the bat, I don't look like a big grease ball. So I prefer the Hollywood Flawless filter so much more. Okay, next we're going to be doing eyes. Of course, I'm going to prep and prime with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And I'm actually going in with a new palette for me, and then just a newer palette in the beauty industry. And that would be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Fall Romance palette. And I feel like that is just perfect because I am doing a fall look. It is literally fall, and it's new. So this is what it looks like in its entirety. Oh, I just dug my nose into that. Anyways, okay, isn't she stunning? And I feel like it would go perfect with the green shirt that I'm wearing today. So I have no idea what I'm going to be doing whatsoever, but I plan on being as creative as possible. So it's going to be a pretty bold look. I personally tend to try to do more bold looks because I feel like every time I try to do a natural look, like I don't like all my looks looking the same. I feel like every time I do like a natural look or neutral kind of brown shadow, like it all looks the same. Like it all looks like I'm wearing like brown and then like this like reddish, orangish kind of shimmer, and it's like that every time I do it, and I'm like, I don't really want it to look like that all the time. So I do like doing bold looks. I will try to do like a medium because I know not everyone likes the bold looks, but this palette, I don't know, it just has some crazy colors. So if you want a eyeshadow look very simple, very modern, very sleek, I can do that. Just let me know and I'll make a video. Okay, so I don't even know what shade I'm going to go in with. I think I'm going to go in with Leather. It's like a cool tone, kind of taupey color. So we will go in with that first. It just adds a little bit of depth, not too much. So I'm going to kind of just do that like all over the lid. Okay, now we're going to deepen the outer corner with this shade right here, Mulberry. It looks like it has like a little shimmer to it, but like, it's, okay, I know what that would be. Probably like satiny. It has like the satiny look to it. So we have like mattes, satins, and shimmers. So that's nice, quite the variety. So we're going to go in with Mulberry, which looks like a beautiful, beautiful color. And I just want to lightly deepen this outer corner, but not too much, because I want all the colors to show up. I don't want it just to look brown. And we'll kind of just spread that up just a little bit. See, just a little bit, nothing too much. Okay, now I want to go a little bit in the crease with this Twilight shade, this green shade right here. I have no idea how this look is going to turn out, like I said, but I do want to do a mix. I kind of just want to like try out all these colors. Okay, that shows up a lot darker than I thought, but let's try this. Oh, not too bad. Kind of looks like a musty kind of green, not too green, like not super pigmented in the like bright green area like my shirt. It's a little bit more brown undertoned in my opinion. Oh, okay. Okay, to brighten everything up, I want to go in with Thorns, which is more of my shirt shade, with that satin look to it. And I want to go with that all over the lid. So that's what we're going to do, just to brighten things up a little bit. Hopefully it's not too dark. Not as light as I expected, but not too bad. Yeah. Honestly, that's not brightening anything up. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit on this other side to blend it together. But I'm not really going to go in with that shade because I just made everything a lot darker than I thought. Okay, we're just going to go in with this shimmer. It is Crown right here. It kind of looks like shifty kind of color, like gold but green maybe. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of like iridescent. It's like gold and green. I don't know if it's really showing that, but it's like gold and green. So that is what we're gonna do on the lids to add some color. And then I think I want to put this purple on the bottom lash line. Like, I feel like that would just be such the pop. So we're gonna do that. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Wow. Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Okay, this is so pretty. Now this isn't like super neutral like I said, but oh my gosh, like this green and gold looks so pretty. Okay, now we're gonna take this, I don't know, what should we do? Okay, I think to add a little bit of depth, but like a little bit more sparkle, like I can't get enough sparkle. We're gonna try this shade right here. This is Midnight, and I'm gonna take that and kind of just pop that on the outer corner to kind of blend and bring in that shimmer, but still keep it shimmery. So it's like a shimmery, kind of like dark purple. Oh my gosh, I love this color. It is this moonlight color, this very, very light purple color right there. Oh, it's like so fairy-like. Like, look at that. So pretty. Okay, as you can tell, I am obsessed with glitters. So this would probably not be everybody's natural, like, fall look, but for me it is. So I'm so happy. I love this. This is a absolutely gorgeous palette, and it does not disappoint. Anastasia is one of my favorite brands for eyeshadows and just makeup in general, and this did not disappoint. Beautiful colors. I may even make a separate video just for this palette to explore all the shades, talk about them, and do a couple more looks with it. So I am so very pleased with that palette. Okay, now we're going to jump back into our base. Ooh, beautiful clean edge. Okay, we're going to jump into our base, and I'm going to go in with the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation with Broad SPF 25. I have only used this one time, and I'm in love, so I'm super duper excited to try it again. And it definitely is like a serum-y look. Like, it's kind of drippy, but it's not like running down my face, like super watery. So I really like this foundation. Okay, so I think this foundation is like a light to medium coverage, but it's definitely buildable. Like, you can definitely build up and make it a lot thicker in coverage if you would like that. So I think this not this palette, this foundation is just one of the best, like, that I have ever tried. Like, I feel like it just makes my skin look so natural, so glass-like, and just beautiful. So I love it because I don't feel it, like, I don't feel it on me, which some foundations you can feel it and it's not a comfortable foundation. This is such a comfortable, lightweight and filling foundation, and I absolutely love it. I think I could have went a shade darker. I was debating between two shades, but this isn't too far from my foundation color. In general, on camera it may look a lot lighter, but it really does match me a lot more in person. So I have the shade Light Cool 150, and I think I was thinking about getting Light Cool 180 or something like that. So this is an amazing foundation, definitely worth it. It's like not too pricey. I don't know how much it's like 40 something. I think I got it when Sephora was having a sale on all their foundations a few months ago, and it's amazing. So I absolutely love it, and I think it is amazing. I know that some people like more coverage, and for that, if you have not tried this for like your real full coverage, I love the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. But for a medium coverage, so if you don't want a super light coverage, but you don't want too like too much full coverage, then I would suggest this concealer. This is amazing, and I just love the way my skin looks with it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set the brows with my very aged and beloved Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. This is the tinted brow gel in Granite. I've had this thing for ages, but it still works. It's still kicking, so we still use her. And oh my gosh, there's a glove now. Okay, I gotta fix that. But this is a wonderful brow gel, and it's not like too crunchy. Like, you don't really even feel it being too dry. Like, you can definitely, you know, feel that it's like not too, like, I don't know. Like, it's flexible. It's like a flexible gel. That's pretty much it. So, yeah. Okay, next we're going to do some lashes. I am going to curl my lashes, prime it with the Lancome primer, excuse me, and then I'm going to use a mascara I have not used in forever, and that is the Man Eater mascara. And then we'll go from there. You know what? I take that back. First, we're going to be doing concealer. I always have everything laid out in front of me. Every time, like, I get so distracted, like, talking, I feel like I skip something. Anyways, we're going to be going in with the Too Faced Double Duty Shape Tape concealer. This is a very good full coverage. Some people say it creases on them and it can be, like, maybe a little cakey. For me, not so much. But it's a very good full coverage concealer, and I really do enjoy it. So this is what I'm going to be using for my concealer. To set the under eyes, I'm going in with a little sample of the Laura Mercier setting powder in translucent. Okay, I did go ahead and curl the lashes and put the primer on, but while that is drying, I'm going to go ahead and just spread my face, get everything blended, and then we're going to jump into cream, bronzer, and blush. Well, I just got some in my mouth. Anyway, I'm going to just kind of pat everything out, make sure everything is blended before we go into creams. Okay, now for a bit of bronzer contour kind of situation, I'm going to go in with my Rare Beauty stick in Happy Soul. Just going to put a little bit down here. And doop. Okay, and this stuff is so buttery smooth, like, and it lasts forever, like forever and ever. I feel like it would just take me a long time to really get through it because it is just so creamy, and in my opinion, I don't need like a whole lot of it, so it just is beautiful. It definitely does its job. I don't know if I was recording or not. I don't know if I pressed the button, whatever. So if this is a repeat, my apologies. Okay, I did already curl the lashes and prime it, but I'm waiting for the primer to dry. And while I'm waiting for it to dry, I'm going in with my Rare Beauty stick and Happy Soul, and I'm just blending everything out. Like I was saying, is I absolutely love this stick. I feel like it's amazing. Like, it just gives this effortless, flawless kind of blending ability, and it just looks like perfection. So, now we're going to go in with blush, and I was trying to get, like, some of the most, like, muted kind of colors, because fall really kind of is just, like, these berry, like, winter's, like, berry, fall is more mauve-y. I don't know. It's whatever you want. I kind of just wear whatever I want. But I'm going to go with this Natasha Denona Cupid palette. I have not been into this thing in forever, and so I wanted to try out this blush again because it's not like a super vibrant blush, but it's definitely, you know, visible. She just kind of gives like a nice pinky glow, but it's not like your Barbie pink. Just gonna go in with a little bit, and I think it has like a golden like sheen to it. I don't want it to be too blushy because I already have like darker colors in the eye and I don't want it to be like too contrasting. Okay, now we're gonna just spread all that in together and then we'll go in with our powders. I'm going to set the face with a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter setting powder. So I'm just going to take my powder puff and just kind of set the face just a tiny bit before we go in with our bronzer and blush powder. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Film Store Bronzing Glow Light Medium from Charlotte Tilbury, so I can have a little bit of bronziness, but not too much. I'm going to go in with like my favorite brush from Luxie. Now, personal preference, I just want a tiny bit of glow, so I'm going to go in with the Bronze Goddess by Estee Lauder, and just go in with just a light hand and just add a little bit of glow. I love a very light, glowy bronzer. Oh my gosh, I just love the way this looks. Now for blush, I'm going to be going in with this Flawless Indian Summer blush. This is such a pretty color. I'm going to go very light-handed in this. Like I said, I don't want too much blush in this look. So just a very light hand. To where I'm wearing blush, but it's not too much. In the camera, it probably looks different than it does in person. But I feel like in person, it's not too much. Just going to blend that out a little bit. And now we're going to spread her down again. Blend her out. Just pat everything in together, make sure everything is just perfectly cohesive. Now we're going to go in with a little bit of highlighter. We're going to use the highlighter from this palette. It's kind of like goldeny. I've used it before in some videos, but not recently. I haven't touched this in forever. I feel like it's not too icy looking, so it kind of goes with the eye look a little bit better. And then we'll pop some in the inner corner. My favorite part is right here when I'm doing highlighter. Just something about it in the eyes just makes it pop so well. Beautiful. Okay, I finished the eyes. I did put on some black liner. I don't know, I've just been really liking some black liner on the waterline. I used the Persona black liner. And then of course I used the Maneater mascara from Tarte. And I did finish and put on some purple on the bottom waterline area. This Divine color right underneath the lower lashes. And she's pretty. I like it. Absolutely love this look. And it definitely, in my opinion, does call for a more colorful fall look. But it's still fall. Like, I love this palette. It's definitely a fall romance palette. And I love it. Okay, so to finish it off, I'm going to go in with the lips, and I'm going to be using a NYX Professional Makeup lip liner in the shade Sand Beige. So it's kind of my like darkest lip liner. And for lipstick, we can be using the Estee Lauder lipstick in Knockout Nude. Beautiful, beautiful color. And I can't go without a gloss, so we're topping it off with the Patrick Ta Major Volume Plumping Gloss in 2cc. I thought it was going to have a name, but it doesn't. That's just 2cc. And it is a light plumping gloss, more minty than anything. And it's kind of like cinnamon, in my opinion. Oh my goodness gracious. I love the shine that this gives. And we're just going to spray with the Urban Decay All Nighter spray, and we will be done. Fanner. And this is the complete fall makeup look. So, in my opinion, it's kind of similar to my summer routine, but definitely not so bright pinks. And, of course, the shadow palette. I could do colors like this any time of the year, but the lip combo was pretty much the same. I love lip combos like this. So it's really like the blush that changes up for me, and maybe like the foundation, like base products. So yeah, I absolutely love the way that this looks. Of course, another thing is like I went a little bit lighter handed on like the bronzer, because I definitely love bronzer. But this is just more of your natural bronze, not too much in my opinion. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what your favorite fall look is.